Hey everyone, welcome back to Lyric Reader. First off, I just want to ask if you guys haven't already, subscribe to stay up to tune on my next tower prep video. A lot of you guys have not subscribed, but love to get you guys hooked onto this series. Anyways, again, it takes a while to make these, but hopefully you guys can stay along. If you guys haven't followed what's going on, at the end of the video and also in the description, you guys can see all the other parts for tower prep. Anyways, let's get into it. So, episode 9 is titled Dreams, and it begins with Senor Guapo talking to Gabe. And then he just kind of swaps to Spanish real quick. But let's follow Gabe and see what happens.
With the parole officer.
In dreams begin responsibilities.
Yes, you keep saying that, but what is that? Wait a second. That is not your voice. When did you learn how to speak English?
Oh, well, no comprendo.
Gabe, who are you talking to? Senor Guapo keeps saying in dreams begin responsibilities, but he won't tell me what it means. Senor Guapo, what does it mean? Now you don't want to talk? Okay. Why are you always trying to embarrass me in front of my friends?
Why don't we just ask our other roommate what it means?
The great unknown, but he's never around. The great unknown. Hey, what's your real name?
My name really is the Great Unknown. They're letting me leave Tower Prep.
Can we at least see your face before you leave?
No, I'm a hideous freak.
Whoa. We're not going anywhere until we solve one mystery. Headmaster? It totally makes sense. Wait. No, it doesn't.
Eventually, Gabe, Ian, Suki all get down to the basement. Also, by the way, Gabe is in his underwear, to where they meet these yellow doors.
What is that up there?
What is it?
Where does this elevator go?
Close my door.
Gabe wakes up in a panic, but there's not a lot that can happen. It was all a dream. They all go to class, and in their class, there's a psychology teacher there talking about dreams. Wow, who would have saw that coming? Anyways, they find out that Suki also had this dream as well. Something similar, but not in the same way. She was a popular girl, and then she goes to the yellow doors with everyone else. And as soon as they open, she wakes up. But one thing was very common in these dreams: the doors and the voice. Of course, they all go to the hideout once class is over to talk about it.
I don't care what psychology says. We're all dreaming about this yellow elevator for the same reason. We want to escape. All of our subconscious minds are telling us this elevator is somehow the way.
Ever since we started keeping a dream journal, I haven't had any dreams.
Hey guys, this will help us with our dream analysis.
What is it?
It's an old record.
What's a record?
What's a record?
Now, after not knowing what a record is, Gabe puts it on, starts playing it. A fun little dance move happens. But something else happens as well.
Meet me in my dreams tonight and wake me when we're in love. You and I could always
Senor Guapo.
Turn it off.
Guys, in my dream last night, Senor Guapo was talking to me, and his voice was this guy's voice, the guy who's singing on this record right now.
And in my dream, whenever I talked, I sounded just like this guy too.
You both must have heard this record somewhere before.
No, we've never played this before.
You both heard voices in your dreams that you thought came from out of nowhere, but
actually has a real life source. Maybe you didn't hear it off that record, but you definitely heard it somewhere.
After some talking, Ian does talk Gabe into it, understanding that most likely they all did see the elevator at one point in time when they were in the tunnels. Their subconscious saw it, not them, I guess, exactly. So anyways, they all go down to the tunnels to look for the elevator, and they find it.
Access denied.
A retinal scanner. The first ones were made in the 80s, but this looks like it was made a lot earlier.
Someone's coming. Go, go, go. You guys know that kid?
Must be a new student.
Guys, that's why we've seen the elevator. It's how we were all brought to Tower Prep.
If I wasn't brought through here, maybe that's why I haven't been dreaming about it.
If this is how they bring new students in, that means this elevator's our way out.
In the next scene, we find Ian studying, and the same kid that we saw on the gurney is laying on the bed. And this fight breaks out for some reason. I don't understand, but yeah. So anyways, a fight breaks out. We find out the guy's name is Connor.
You're gonna have to wear the school uniform. They're pretty strict about that.
I don't know where I am or how I got here, but I am not wearing a sweater vest.
Good morning, Connor. For your first meal, please enjoy your favorite, eggs over easy and blueberry pancakes.
You know my favorite breakfast? That's creepy.
Yeah, well, most of it is. On the other hand, there's a perfect ratio of blueberries in your pancake.
Now, CJ does her little thing, and the way he was talking to you, I can kind of tell, obviously, but maybe you'll pick it up too on how he's speaking, and you'll agree with CJ.
I'm a prisoner. Look, I don't understand you people. You're walking around acting like nothing weird is going on here. Like it's normal to be taken away from your homes and families and brought to some bizarre school. You don't know why, what for, you don't even know where it is. I'll never get used to this. No matter how long I'm kept here, I'm not gonna adjust or be comfortable with... Hey, these eggs aren't over easy.
I keep asking him if he remembers anything about last night before the elevator, but he's just like all of us before we got here. His mind seems to have been erased or something.
He's not who he says he is. He's difficult to read. He's not lying exactly, but he's pretending or trying to.
So, yeah, after that, though, Connor decides to throw food around, start a little food fight. Nobody else participates, sadly. And he goes to see Headmaster. While there, Ian sneaks in and eavesdrops, if you will, on Headmaster and Connor's conversation. Connor thinks Ian's a goon. His words, not mine. Like a little helper for Headmaster. And Headmaster's like, no, he's just another student. They do whisper something into Connor's ear. Don't know what. And Ian thinks, though, that Connor is a spy, obviously. And Headmaster is the puppeteer, I guess.
Yeah, he called me a goon.
So wait, you were spying on him?
You were the one who told us he's not who he said he was. He was a Headmaster plant. Headmaster stuck him in with Gabe and I to bust us on what we know about the school.
If Connor was working for Headmaster, why would they carry on their act in Headmaster's office?
Yeah. But then there was this weird moment near the end of their talk. Headmaster leaned in and whispered something to him. What'd he whisper? Well, I don't know, Gabe. He was whispering. But Connor mentioned something about the wall around the school.
What about it?
Well, I was with Connor ever since he woke up, and then he went straight to Headmaster's office. Now, I never mentioned anything to him about the wall, and he didn't see it for himself. So how does he know it was there?
So then this part comes up, which kind of doesn't really make sense to me. But Connor hacks the computer and is able to find the video that plays for all new students. And he randomly is like, I decided to decipher the video and lower the volume, but also reverse it in slow motion. And you hear the sound. So it's kind of like, what? They kind of just really kind of was like, I just throw something out there to make it stick. I'll just let it play out.
Good afternoon, and may I be the first to officially welcome you to Tower Prep. I'm Headmaster, and that's all you'll need to call me.
Now, if I played in reverse and take out the high end.
Begin responsibilities.
That's Senor Guapo's voice. And the voice Suki heard. There's definitely a subliminal message there. How did you know? The Headmaster put it there? Or if it's hidden like that so Headmaster wouldn't know about it?
Okay.
I realize that you have many questions, and so this orientation video is intended to answer those very questions.
Whoa. There. That got by me today. There. Who's that old guy? I feel like I know him from somewhere.
Yeah, so some random typing on a keyboard and, the lack of non-existing editing software. He was able to do that, figure that out. So yeah. Anyways, they go back to their hideout, their hidey-ho, whatever you want to call it, and they talk about it. They also figure out that the background where the old man was standing is the elevator doors. Eventually, Ian comes up with a thought that the paperweight eyeball that Gabe is holding is actually the old man's missing eye that will open the elevator doors. And then everyone's asking if they should trust Connor. And then Ian's like, well, we'll trust him. We'll show him the tunnels, but we won't show him the observatory. So then they go through the tunnels, grab Connor, and go out on their little mission.
Cornelius Tower. Access granted.
CT. Cornelius, not Corvus. What are you doing? Come on. It's definitely not an exit.
Tell me I must have been in here last night, but I have no memory of this place at all.
This proves they're doing experiments on us.
Something tells me they're not just doing regular physicals.
Listen to Koki Tower and the hypnotic vibe. Come on, baby, let's get our swing on. Let's just dance. Everyone just swing it out, man. I'm gonna crank up the old music here, all right? Crank it up, crank up the music.
Gabe! 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 Gabe!
Where am I? Where am I? What is this place?
Get up!
How did I get here?
You don't remember coming up here?
Remember coming. The last thing I remember was using the eyeball from the observatory to get in the elevator. This is where it led to? Wait, this isn't an exit.
So, of course, after Gabe's little freak out, somebody starts coming up the elevator. Connor finds a way out, and Ian and the gang have to trust them. They find themselves in a new office. to be exact, Cornelius's Tower's office. And it's such a long scene because all it is just a backstory of Cornelius trying to like tell them why he made this. And they find a map that shows they're at least on a peninsula, so they know that they don't have to have a boat to like get off the island. But yeah, it's just a very long scene, but I'll let it kind of play out for you guys as well.
Unrelated careers. For a while, I fronted my own jazz band.
Koki Tower and the Hypnotic Five.
So meet me in my dreams tonight, and wake me when we're in love.
Then I became a stage magician known as
Guys.
Towardini.
Gabe?
While on tour in the Far East, I was introduced to older forms of magic, learning the ancient arts of mysticism and the old Indian rope trick. While I was in India, my father came to me in a dream and told me of his death and that he had left me his fortune and a mysterious and unexplored peninsula. While recovering from my third nervous breakdown, I dreamt of turning the land into a paradise for technological advances and the preservation of all creatures. Strange how, in dreams, begin responsibilities. I traveled the globe, bringing back any rare or near-extinct species, occasionally making headlines. But those hoaxes were just subterfuge to make people think I was some crazy fool so they would pay no attention to what I was really doing here. For my main concern was collecting a special group of human beings to create a haven where they could improve and advance our...
That can't be the end.
He was just gonna start talking about the school.
There's still more room on it. Yeah, it sounds like he was just about to have his fourth nervous breakdown. Honestly, do you think we should be at all concerned that the founder of our school happens to have like a bit of a rocky relationship with sanity?
Well, brilliant thinkers were often thought to be insane just because people couldn't understand their genius.
Why?
Doesn't sound like he really understands his own either.
Who do you think he was making this recording for? Or why?
He did mention his love of fiction. Maybe this is all just one big story?
Or maybe another hoax just to cover up the real history of the school.
Maybe it's even something more disturbing.
Like what?
Like maybe all of this is true.
Yeah, I still say the guy's nuts. Look, he agrees with me.
I cannot believe the betrayals, infiltration from within. My friends, loyal staff, fired, exiled, killed. This hostile takeover by these corporate lackeys. They don't appreciate what I've created here. Taking something pure and noble and corrupting it. They've taken my students. They're turning them into...
They're turning us into... what?
So yeah, anyways, a moment of clarity comes for everyone where Connor decides to join them in a kind of cringy way. And then action ensues, and the doctor tries to use what looks like a bone saw to try to kill Ian, which I don't know if that would really work since it only moves back and forth very slightly and vibrates kind of. So I don't think it would actually do the amount of damage to the metal that they think it would do, but I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Everybody run! No!
Wait a minute. Why am I not wearing any pants?
Aha! Fooled you. It was a dream the whole time. Bet you thought. Fools. Yeah, got you real good. Anyways, hey, if you're still here and you're watching this, don't forget to hit the like and comment below if you guys want me to keep continuing these parts. Alright, let's keep going.
Really? How do you fall asleep during that?
Oh, come on. It's just some crazy old guy rambling about his life.
Gabe, come on.
Good job, guys. We made it.
Look, about where we store this stuff. We have a place that only we know about.
You know what? Tell me later. Go put the stuff there now. I'll make sure Siege and Sukes get back to the rooms. Come on, we gotta get out of here. Can't be found down here.
After they make it, they get back to the dorm room and they go to sleep. But something's wrong and something's not sitting for Ian very well. And he wakes up to ask Connor a question.
Connor.
Meet me in my dreams tonight, and wake me when we're in love. You and I.
Look, I'm going to save you guys the trouble, because really all this is a dream that Ian meets Connor into the headmaster's office, and practically Connor's like, hey, yeah, this is a dream. I'm actually leaving. I'm a spy for what Cornelius Tower originally wanted the school to be. So we're like scouting the area to make sure that we can come back and take it. And Ian's like, well, okay, well, let us come with you. And he's like, no, you're going to stay here and we'll come back later for you. And yeah, I mean, pretty much that's all it is. It's a dream where Connor actually tells him that, like, dude, yeah, it's just, we're a scout. Stay here. He then does this weird escape on the, like, rope or something. And yeah, so that's how that goes. And then Headmaster comes in looking for Connor. Of course, Connor's not there. He's gone. He escaped somehow, which I still kind of find ridiculous that he found a way to escape, but he couldn't just tell Ian how to escape, but whatever. Anyways, they head back to the observatory to see what they can discover through the archives that they stole, if there's anything there for them, to figure out how to get out or what exactly was happening.
Hopefully we'll find something from the stuff we took in Tower's office that'll clear everything up.
Well, where did you put it all?
We put it all right here.
Could Connor have stolen it when he left?
No, he didn't know about the observatory.
Yeah, well, he found out somehow. He took everything.
Not everything.
What, that? He left us that? One picture? One lousy picture?
Ian, what's wrong?
That's me.
And that's how that episode ends. And before you guys ask, where are the other episodes? We got 4 videos left, 4 episodes left of this series. And I don't want to put them all, try to smush them into one right now because of how much info there is in these last 4 episodes. So I'm going to try to do them one at a time to make sure that they all fit well. And then when the whole series is done, I'll combine everything together into one long video. So then you guys can all try to enjoy the series, in one take. Anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, it really does help out the channel and makes me know that you guys want me to continue these series. I do enjoy doing tower prep. It just takes a long time. There are 45-minute long videos that I have to sit through and then try to write a script about and then do all this editing. So, I try to do more talking sometimes or less talking depending on. This video had so much info, I had to add a lot. Again, hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.